God morning to you today. When therefore it was evening on that day, the first day of the week, and when the doors were shut where the disciples were, for fear of the Jews, Jesus came and stood in their midst and said to them, Peace be with you. And when he had said this, he showed them both his hands and his side. The disciples therefore rejoiced when they saw the Lord. Jesus therefore said to them again, Peace be with you. As the Father has sent me, I also send you. John 20:19 through 21. You see, it all started with 10 stammering, stuttering men. Though the door was locked, he still stood in their midst. As the Father has sent me, I am sending you. And send them he did. Ports, courtyards, boats, synagogues, prisons, palaces. They went everywhere. Their message of the Nazarene dominoed across the civilized world. They were an infectious fever. They were a moving organism, and they refused to be stopped. They were like uneducated drifters who shook history like a housewife shakes a rug. It's just my opinion, but I believe we can make it happen again. See, I believe that. Now, many say it's impossible. Many say the world is too hard. Many say the world is too secular. Many say the world is too post-Christian. Many say this is the age of information, not regeneration. So now the results of that, many of us deadbolt our doors for fear of the world. And as a result, the world goes largely untouched, untaught, and unsaved. Do you know that over a half of the world has yet to hear the story of the Messiah, much less study it or know him? The few believers that do go out often come home weary and wounded, numbed at the odds and frustrated at the needs. I wonder what it would take to light the fire again. Somehow those fellows in the upper room did it, and they did it without dragging their feet or making excuses. For them it was rather obvious. They saw Jesus. Have you seen him? I don't know if you were to ask me why I'm doing what I'm doing with my life. I would have to say because I've seen Jesus. See, something happens to a man when he stands within inches of the Judean lion. Something happens to a man when he hears the roar, see? When he touches the golden mane. Maybe it took almost dying in an Oklahoma City medical center. I don't know. They tell me I died and I came back. I don't know. All I know is he was dead and now he's alive, see? Something happens to a man when he gets so close he can feel the lion's breath, see? Something stirs within the soul of a man who has stood within inches of God. Something stirs that's hotter than gold fever and more permanent than passion. Something happens to a man when he witnesses someone risen from the dead. All I know is he was dead and now he's alive. Just a thought for today.